A series of random thoughts from yours truly and yours Tipsy. You know what's not talked about enough? Naked small dog bellies. You know, like when they're laying with their legs splayed out and they got their naked pink belly on display and you just want to like jiggle it. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. My fear of mushrooms is only growing. So it started when my mom told me about my older brother eating a toadstool and getting sick, and I think he had to be hospitalized because of it. So since then I've been a bit wary of fungi and mushrooms in general. But like last year I saw an indie film called The Phantom Thread, in which a woman poisons her husband with mushrooms so that he loves her again, and they played a certain song. And whenever I hear that song, or Peaks, whatever, it's instrumental, I actually hear it a lot. It gets stuck in my head. I keep thinking like, fuck, am I gonna be poisoned? Is this the end for me? So I stay away from mushrooms. And the other day, I had a dream. And I know, no one cares about dreams. It's boring. No one wants to hear about it. But I had a dream where I was eating dinner with my family and they offered me a mushroom. And I was like, hey, is this gonna like kill me? Am I gonna die if I eat this mushroom? And they were like, no, it's fine. It's only a 50-50 chance. Like, you can either eat it and not die, or you can eat it and die. And lucky me, I was the 50% that died. So I ate it and I broke out in hives and my stomach turned to acid. And I tried to throw it up, but I couldn't. And we didn't get to the hospital on time. And then I woke up, and that was my first brush with mushroom death. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. All I can think about is the time, probably senior year of high school, where my teacher on a Wednesday night said, be safe. And I was like, fuck, on a Wednesday? So me and my friend went home and got drunk. I know, risque. And she dropped a knife on her foot. And while she was like hobbling in pain, dulled somewhat by the alcohol, I was just thinking about our good old teacher, Mr. Concealed last name, and how he told us to be safe. And I'm like, this is the exact opposite of safe. The more I'm in university, the more of a fucking socialist I am. Like, I understand why communism is bad, but also every day I'm in class, I'm like, wow, I'm contributing to a system that in no way guarantees me a job, but does guarantee that I'm hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt. That's an exaggeration, but let's be real. I don't know how I'm gonna pay off anything, given that my major is like a humanities, care about the world, care about why the world is kind of thing. Like, how is that supposed to make me money in corporate America? We don't care about anyone. Today I realized that I have no concept of age or size, because in one memory I have where I was on a boat and supremely pissed off that I couldn't go water skiing, my parents told me today that it was because I was too small. And I was like, what do you mean? I was like 10. And they told me in this particular memory that I was actually 3 years old, maybe 35 pounds, and definitely not able to water ski. So my entire existence is just a construction. Like, does my brain not realize what age or size is? Do brains not think about that? Wait. You know what's also fucking me up is that we've looked in mirrors for our entire fucking lives, right? But I can't tell you what I saw reflected back at me. The only thing I saw reflected back was my internal thoughts. Like, I can tell you what I was thinking about when I looked in the mirror. So does that mean that when I recognize myself in the mirror, that I only recognize the internal aspects of myself and not like my physical appearance? Because when I'm looking in the mirror, I assume that I'm thinking about my physical appearance, but am I only thinking about my perceptions of myself? Oh, fuck. Okay. Sometimes I wonder, am I doing this for you? Or am I doing this for me? To hear myself in an echo chamber, to hear my ideas reflected back at me, to prostitute myself and my ideas in a way that is entirely gratuitous and excessive, as a way to pedestal myself and think that my life has more meaning than it does. And I think, ayo! Okay, I'm not gonna be sappy, but today we had the Thanksgiving dinner, I guess like the school one, and I wished you guys were there a lot. Me and my friend want to convince another friend of ours to eat a raw egg, because I saw a post where a person put a raw egg in their mouth just to see if they could keep it in there for an amount of time, and as soon as it was in there, they just crunched down and the yolk went everywhere, and they said it tasted awful. And this friend of ours is kind of a dumbass, so we really want to trick him into just crunching down